Morning, YouTubers. Today I'm gonna do a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit breakfast muffin. We got a dozen eggs cracked and scrambled. I'm gonna take an 8-count can of biscuits, and I've got most of them already diced up. I added them to my eggs. But I'm going to continue to dice the biscuit. I only got a couple pieces left. I didn't want to bore you with the entire dicing. But basically what I do, I take and chill an 8-count can of biscuits and chill them as best I can, because the dough slice is better when it's chilled. And then I just come back and dice them as so. You could pinch them apart. Dicing just, to me, just adds more uniform, makes the pieces a little more uniform. Blah blah blah. Tongue tied this morning, ain't I? All right, so now I'll take and make sure all the pieces, all the biscuit dough pieces are I don't know what's wrong with my thing, is moistened up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got me a ½ pound of extra sharp cheddar cheese. You could use pepper jack, Gouda, Swiss maybe. You could probably use anything. I'm not sure how mozzarella would be though. But you know, whatever cheese you like the best. You know, if you wanted to, you could go with mozzarella. I mean, you know, I don't know. I've never did it. I mainly use cheddar. Just being honest with you. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm just making sure, because you know, prepackaged cheese sometimes clumps up. So I'm just making sure it's not clumped up. Just trying to get all that goodness all throughout. Yeah, I hate these gloves, but hey, it's the safest thing going, I guess. All right, now in this container here, I've got a pound of pork sausage that's been browned, or seasoned, browned, and drained. And what I mean by seasoned, I lightly seasoned with salt, kosher salt, I guess, or rock salt, or no, I think it's I guess rock salt. I don't know. You know, I got this little grinder. Black pepper. And I think I used a little Creole seasoning for the flavor. So that's it for the seasoning on the pepper. And then basically what I'm doing here, since it's chilled so good, is I'm just shaking it to make sure it's fine. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I got a couple pieces that's stuck to the lid. I wanna get all that goodness in there. There you go. There you go. All right, as I'm pouring this, I wanna continue with my anti-clumping and make sure it's not. I see right there. You know, the fat kind of solidified a little bit. Just make sure it's loose. Man, this pork sausage. Why does pork sausage smell so good, man? I don't know. It's just, man. Oh man, it could be my flavors as well. Now I said the Creole seasoning, but I'm not really Creole. I'm Caucasian. fully. But I just like the taste of it. But anyway, the reason I brought it up again, it can be overwhelming. So use it liberally, like I did. I didn't overdo it. I didn't measure it, but let's see. Look at this goodness here. Look at this. Look at this goodness. Boy, man, look at that. Look at that. I wish y'all could smell that. That smells. Oh man, I don't know how it looks, because I'm not really watching the camera. But oh my, oh, OMG. OMG, boy. Tell you what, right about now, I'm dying to put some crushed red pepper or maybe some cayenne to it, but hopefully I'll do it in another batch. But now this one is going to be as close to all natural as you can get. Man, look at that goodness. Look at that goodness. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to step in the other room and turn my oven on. I'm going to bring back a greased muffin tin, and we're going to plate up the first batch. This batch will do 24 muffins or 12 of the bigger muffins. I've always chose to do 24 of the smaller muffins. I mean, you know, some people may want one, and some people may want 3. You know, if you do 24, you're gonna have in multiples of 2. And I've always done a big batch. I generally keep out either 2 or 4, and I immediately par freeze the remainder that day. I don't wait 3 days or a week. I do it that day. My thought is, if you freeze an item, you wanna trap the freshest state of that product you can. You know, if you wait a week, something's already, by the time something's born or cooked, it starts downgrading. If you wait a week, you know, you're freezing half decayed food. So if at all possible, if you can freeze the day of and trap the freshest taste you can, when you unfreeze it, you've got more time to use it. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just the way I've always felt. But anyway, let me get these gloves off. Pause the camera. I'm gonna go get my muffin pan, and I'll be back in a second. Hey, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got my sausage, egg, and cheese mixture, and I got my muffin tin right here. So I'm going to turn this pan so I can got my grip on the side here. Man, this stuff's cold. It's always good to start with cold ingredients. But anyway, I got my tablespoon. This stuff's gonna be dripping, so you might want to try to keep it as clean as possible. You want to mix it up and get you some wet and some dry ingredients in the same whip if you can. Go ahead and mix it, and then just, I always like to bring it over to the farthest one. I mean, you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's fine, but just you're trying to fill them all to the same level, so they'll cook about the same. I'm gonna go ahead and stir that a little more. There we go. Make a swift motion. Just go ahead and as soon as you get it up, come on out to your pan. This stuff can be messy, and just continue stirring as you go, and then come on out of there with a clean motion. Yeah, you got another spoonful there. There you go. Basically, what it amounts to is you start out. I like to start out with a tablespoon per slot or per hole or whatever you want to call it, and then I go back and maybe top them off with just a tad more, maybe a quarter to a half a teaspoon or a tablespoon or something. All right, let's see. I'm gonna add a little to that one and a little of that one, and a little there. And this is non-stick coating. It's a blessing. So take it easy with the stainless on the non-stick, because the more contact you get, the less it's gonna benefit you. Seriously. That non-stick ain't gonna hold up to that stainless beating on it. If your wife beats on you, or your husband beats on you, or vice versa, you ain't gonna hold up very long. See there, I just did another thing. I heard it. I don't know if the camera heard it, but I heard it. All right, so I think I'm ready for the oven. All right, I'm gonna shed myself with this glove again so I can pause the camera. I wish I could find a remote that had a pause button on it, but I don't know. But anyway. Alrighty, folks, here we are. You're looking at the second half of the second batch. So basically what that means is I've did 2 batches of 24. But I've only got 1 muffin tin, so I use this muffin tin. This is the 4th time. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit breakfast muffins. But actually, I refer to them as sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast muffins. I don't even talk about the biscuit part. You could use homemade dough if you wanted, which I've thought about doing, but I've never did it. But you could easily make a fresh homemade dough. But I usually use an 8-count can of jumbo biscuits, dice them up. Man, they are delicious. For the first time yesterday, and I've been doing this for well over 10 years, maybe 15 years. Got the recipe from a country cook in Milton, Florida, and she did a breakfast sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast casserole, and oh my OMG, it was so delicious. And I talked to her about put it into a muffin format, and she gave me some ideas, and I can't even remember what she told me now, but I mean, it's been so long. But I basically took that and twerked it or tweaked it or whatever you want to call it into this, and I think it's outstanding. It's meant to be a hand food, you know, you can grab and go. But like I said yesterday, I put 2 muffins on the plate, warmed them, and I put some sausage gravy that I got from Hardee's. Hardee's has got a real thick sausage gravy, and I like the thicker gravy. So I just coated 2 muffins and kind of like let it mold or you know, kind of come together with the flavors. OMG, man, it was so great. But by themselves, they're outstanding. Never would have thought about the sausage gravy until yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. So if you like the recipe, like it, give me a thumbs up. share it with somebody or a bunch of somebody's, and please subscribe. I'm trying to get to that level. At this rate, it's probably gonna take me 20 years, but I ain't giving up. You know, no matter what, never give up. If you really are passionate about something, you gotta stay with it. But I love you. God bless you. Have a great day.